I want to level up my photography skills, but because I've already been doing it for 4 years, there ain't really any new tricks I can learn. And that is why for the next 7 days, I'm going to be trying something completely new that will push me far outside my comfort zone and hopefully make me a better photographer fast. The black and white photography challenge. Let me explain. So the plan for this black and white photography challenge is I'm going to be going to 7 different locations to photograph in black and white. And during that process, I'm going to be trying out different genres of black and white photography, such as I'm going to be doing street photography, landscape photography, portrait photography, and architecture photography. So what are we waiting for? Let's just get into it. You know, like, it's kind of weird taking photos in black and white because like I'm not used to like seeing no color on my preview screen. So like I kind of realized it's something that I have to really focus on, you know, try to get the shot. Just gonna keep going, just keep taking more photos and see what happens. Need that guy in the suit. That's my photography for the day. I'll be honest, I don't think I took any good shots. It's actually a lot harder than I thought it would be. I thought it'd be easy, but anyways, I thought I need to go with more of a plan for the next couple of days. Actually be more intentional how you're gonna shoot. So I realized with black and white photography, it's like, it's a lot of lighting. You gotta focus on that. Yeah, like, anyways, gonna move on to the next day. So my main goal is I'm gonna try focusing more like patterns and texture because I feel like that's something I haven't been lacking in my first day. So I want to try to focus more on that because I realize like a lot of black and white photography, they go for a lot of like, you know, architecture or more like textures of buildings or patterns and all that. So that's kind of the main goal I'm gonna aim for today. That shit. Alright, I just did one round of just taking photos all day. And I'll be honest, I think some of the photos are kind of okay. It's getting better. Like I took some really awesome like texture shots and all of that, but I'm still kind of just getting the feel of what's like shooting black and white photography because it's something that I'm still kind of figuring it out. But like I noticed I'm making a bit of progress because I'm kind of realized that I know what I'm kind of going for. So anyways, let's move on to the next day, which is tomorrow. We're going to be on the 3rd day. So yeah. I actually asked people on my Instagram to give me some black and white photography tips because I just thought I'd ask just to get some quick ideas, and a lot of them said that you should look for like lighting, such as lighting plays a big role, such as high contrast, or like look for shadows or look for highlights, such as like you want to look for contrast between like the light and the shadows. So like a lot of them said that. So that's what my probably main goal I'm probably gonna do today. But right now I'm at a local beach and I thought I'll photos like that. That's not bad. We're getting somewhere. Lighting plays a big role. Look at this shot. These lines. It's not bad. I think I got some interesting shots. It was actually kind of a lot harder since I'm in the beach because there's a lot more open land, I guess. But like, I'm pretty happy. Like I was trying to actually go for more of the shadows and on the ground, all that stuff. But kind of funny, actually, I know this might be out of context. I actually ran into a potential client who wants drone photos for their website. And I had a bit of a long conversation with him, but that's a kind of another story, another time I can talk to you about. But you never know. Sometimes when you hold your camera, you can offer your drone service. So yeah. Yeah? How's your day been?
Someone's standing here.
No, I'm just taking photos, that's all. Yeah, it's all good. Alright, so in the meantime, I'm gonna fly my drone. I'm gonna capture some black and white drone photos. I thought I'd try it out because I never thought about capturing photos in black and white for drone footage, but you know what? I'll try it out, so yeah. I think I took some decent photos, I'll be honest. Like, I'm slowly getting the vibe of just getting better at taking like black and white photos. But like, I don't know, it's just like, I was kind of going for like a lot of textures again, but it's kind of hard to find like contrast images at the beach, but it is what it is. So pretty happy with it. That's a wrap for today. Moving on. All right, so I'm at the amusement park and I thought I'm gonna do some black and white photography here. And my main goal is to kind of focus more on contrast and lighting and shadows. So I thought I'll just come here to focus on that. So I thought I'll pick this location to take some photos. Good. Alright, so we're currently gonna go onto the Ferris wheel for the shits and giggles, why not? And we're gonna take maybe some portraits, but that's the plan, alright? So yeah. So sick. Hey, here, this is a good spot. Oh, the silhouette. That's sick. Get in yet! Let's go! Alright, so we just went on the Ferris wheel. That was actually pretty fun, not gonna lie. But I think we got some interesting banger shots on there. Especially I had Jason modeling as well. Like we got the silhouette of him and like the background, but it's pretty awesome. Let's continue. Alright, just finished taking photos around the area. I'll be honest, I think I took some really interesting photos. Like I got some really cool like contrast photos. Like I'm kind of slowly knowing what I'm going after, but I'm still struggling with it. But over time, I'm starting to get better at it. So pretty happy with the results. So I think that's a bit of the recap for today. So there is actually a local photo walk happening just back over there. I'll just go to this photo walk just to see if there's any like models and try some black and white portrait photography. So yeah. Can I just get you, I'll get you over here, over there. Yeah, on the stairs, yeah.
Sit on stairs?
Yeah, sit on the stairs, yeah. Oh, just nice. Get you like looking that way? Yeah, just hold it there. Yeah, that's nice. Now move your head slightly towards this way a little. Yeah, that should be good. So I've got some photos like this. I'm doing black and white.
Oh wow, I'm a big fan of black and white.
Oh really? Yeah, I'm doing black and white.
Oh,
I'm actually doing like a black and white photo challenge. This is the stuff I got.
Oh, wow.
So I was trying to get like the contrast of the light in the shadows.
Oh,
So yeah.
Please tell me.
All right, I was just taking some few portrait shots. I was really happy with it so far, but normally when I go to photo walks, I'm not really a big fan doing like a lot of portrait photography because it's kind of crowded, but like just in general, I managed to get some decent portrait shots already from like a model that not many people are photographing. So I thought I'd just sneak in and just get some cool shots. Like I was really happy, like I was trying to get like the contrast with the black and white. But yeah, I'm gonna see if I can try to take more portrait shots. I know like the problem is that there's a lot of people, so like, I'll see what I can do, so yeah. That's cool. Sorry. I'm doing it now. And I'll get you looking towards the camera. Alright, cool. So I've got some good shots, mate. So some photos I got. Yeah, black and white.
Black and white.
All right, I think I got some good shots at this portrait photo walk. Shout out to the ACC community for organising it, and I'm pretty happy with it. So yeah, that's the wrap for today. Moving on. All right, I thought I would do some black and white landscape photography. So I'm currently at a waterfall, right? And I'm planning to do those like long exposures, like silky black and white landscape photos because I never actually tried that type of photography, especially for black and white. I thought I'll try it out and see how it turns out. So right now, I'm using a shutter speed of 2.56, currently using a 10-stop ND filter. And the reason why is since it's a very bright day, I have to put an ND filter to bring up the exposure more. So I do like more like a long exposure. If I don't use an ND filter, then it's gonna blow out. So that's why I'm doing it. The only problem I noticed is that there's not enough water. So it looks kind of shit if I do a long exposure. That's what I realized. But like, if I want to take a very good long exposure in black and white, it has to be like in a day where it has to have a lot of water. And also like, it has to have a lot of clouds because right now there's no clouds. So it's like, there's no texture, but it is what it is. All right, I just found a cool little waterfall here. I thought I'd take some quick long exposure here in black and white. It's a pretty cool small waterfall to take a long exposure actually, like by just looking at it. I was actually pretty happy with it because like there's enough water flow where I'm able to get some long exposures, but like it's kind of weird because I find like taking long exposures, especially in waterfalls in black and white, just doesn't really go well. Like it can work, but like the lighting, the texture is just not good. I'll see how it turns out. I thought I'll come down to this area, some like this scenic location, and thought I'll do like maybe like a quick long exposure in black and white. Yeah, I thought I'll just do it real quick and see how the photos turn out. So I just did like 3 different exposures. So I did one for 15 seconds and one for 8 seconds and one for 4 seconds. And 15 seconds was a bit overexposed and the 8-second one. So I think like the right exposure was like 4 seconds, but you know what? It wasn't too bad, but like I could have just probably handheld it without the long exposure because there's really not much movement besides like the waves of the beach. Yeah, but I'm gonna go to another location further down and gonna get some more landscape photos. So yeah. All right, so right now I am currently going to a beach because I want to actually get some black and white long exposures along the waves and all of that. That's kind of like the main goal. So have a quick crack at it. So yeah. All right, so I might call it for today. Like, I reckon I got some really interesting landscape photos. I thought all my landscape photos were shit, but I think towards the end, I actually got some decent shots and all of that. So yeah, like I might wrap up for today and I've got one more day to go. So let's go with it. All right, so I'm currently in the city, so I thought I'd come in the last day to do some black and white photography because the city is such a cool place to do it. And let's see if I can take some banger black and white photos for the final day. Let's get into it. Oh, I got too short. Oh my God. Oh yeah, vision, right? Alright, I just walked around to take some photos and all of that. So right now I'm gonna head a bit more further up that way and kind of just explore more what I can capture and see if I can get more shots and all of that. No, I'm gonna do a pen shot. Ah, that's not bad. Oh, that's not too bad. Oh, that's sick. Oh. What is that? Oh, the crane. I thought I might wrap it up for today with taking photos. It's been a pretty long journey of me taking so many photos throughout the whole week. Like, I guess this is my final day, see my overall output on it. So yeah. All right, it's been a long week of me doing black and white photography. Let me change it back into color mode. So what I learned from doing black and white photography is that it helps me focus more on lighting because I realized that lighting plays a big role for black and white photography. For example, on the first day, I was kind of just pointing and shooting. Like I wasn't really being intentional. I was just taking photos of random subjects and wasn't really thinking about what I was gonna shoot. As I was doing it every day throughout the whole week, I started to realize I started getting better at it. I started focusing more on lighting. I started focusing more on shadows and the contrast images. So that's why towards the end, I kind of noticed what I was going after. And the thing about black and white photography is that it eliminates the distractions. When you take normal photography photos, you're so used to using colors as a way to like make the photo good. But what I learned from black and white photography, it helps you focus on like narrowing what you're trying to go after. So overall, black and white photography generally has helped me become a better photographer because back in like when there was no colors, right? I imagine like a lot of the old school photographers had to focus on light to get the photos they want. And yeah, I hope you gained some sort of value out of this video. And if you do black and white photography, let me know down in the comments below how you guys do black and white photography. I'd like to know. And also, if you like this type of content, like if you like photography content or travel content, consider liking and subscribing. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.